Yeah.
He's like, the silver lining is I'm now the head of this job, and he's probably the one that got the Coldplay.
He's the
tickets.
camera. The twist is he's the cameraman.
Yeah.
That's right. Did you get it?
I got it. I got it.
That means it's time to start the show. Welcome everybody to Chummy Thumbs. Look, we had a plan coming into this week. We talked all about watching The Amateur, which is a new movie that's recently been out. But as life would go, we didn't all get the opportunity to fully watch it. So we decided we're going to push that a week. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Come back and we're going to dive into it a little bit. Not the whole show, but probably about maybe half the show we will talk about it. So this week, instead, what we're going to do is we actually got some headlines that we want to dive into. We really enjoyed, I think we all did. I mean, I know I did. The famous, we did Shakespeare lines, but rewritten in like modern Gen Z slang. So I thought it would be fun. I just took 10 very famous movie lines, quotes, whatever you want to call them, that surely everybody would have heard of. We asked AI to put them into Gen Z, so I'm going to see if these boys can figure it out. And instead of doing that main segment, like I said, we were going to get into The Amateur. We got something fun planned instead. So before we actually start the show and we start getting into some of these headlines that have grabbed our attention, I do want to say I had a very, very proud Canadian father moment with Elsie the other night.
Canadian specific.
What's that?
Canadian specific?
It's Canadian specific.
I guess I'll just wait for the
why.
story. I'll wait for the story.
You can guess. Go ahead, Hayden. Try and guess the story.
She said she hated lacrosse and loved hockey instead.
No, even better. So I don't know how it came up, but Santa came up. We were talking about Santa in Canada. And I told her, I said, hey, you want to know something cool? And don't let anybody tell you anything different. But Santa is from Canada. He's Canadian. Like the North Pole is on Canadian territory. And she was like, what? Like she was so like surprised. But that wasn't what made me proud. It was her next line that she said. Because she goes, what? So wait, he watches hockey? I was like, fucking right. I was like, you're goddamn right he does. I was like, just like, no, I didn't even flinch. Like, yeah. But I love that she just associated, like that was her first association. Right. It wasn't, he's from Canada, like, oh, cool, like that's like me. It was just like, wait, if he's from Canada, he watches hockey? I was like, God, naturally, I am raising my children properly.
Yeah, he watches hockey while eating poutine and
beaver tails.
Yep. Beaver tails and Canada Dry.
Yeah.
That's it.
Crown Royale
Santa.
when he's not riding the sleigh.
Oh, what Royale?
Well,
sorry, it's just Crown Royal, isn't it?
Oh,
Crown
I
Royale.
thought you said a Royale with cheese.
I've Vinced it. Crown Royale with cheese, Vincent.
Before we get to these headlines, because I'm really curious to see what you guys brought, because I kind of switched it up a little bit. But how's your guys' week? Did you clean out more cobwebs?
I did clean out more cobwebs, but currently I am dog sitting again. So
oh no, what's gonna get busy?
Lot of yeah, it's a lot of moving in between 3 places now. My friend's place, the new place, and the old place, and yeah, so it's been pretty busy. Hence why, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the one who didn't get to watch The Amateur fully, hence we are going to postpone it. And we're probably going to bundle it next week with talk about the amateur and Justin's procrastination topic as well. So
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. No rush. I'll settle down.
I just have a quick question.
But I'm ready.
Yeah, quick. Yeah, go ahead.
So, wait, we're supposed to have had a whole thing of headlines ready to go today?
What, motherfucker? You're the one who posted we should do this, and we said, yep.
Yeah, I said we would give them to whoever was leading the episode, and they would introduce them all, and then we would discuss them. And then it was never like, yeah, let's do that until like 10 minutes before we hit record. I have them. I was just bringing it up.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, so that's that's fine.
I love it. I love it.
I'm guessing some of ours might overlap because there is one particular headline that kind of took the world by storm.
That's a good topic. That one never even popped into my head. Actually, that's probably the most iconic. Everybody knows that topic.
Yeah. So I mean, it's probably been discussed to death, but it's also worth bringing it up just for our own sake.
Yeah, because we have opinions about it, and you need to know. I misunderstood the role, Hayden. I thought we were just all bringing a headline. But before we get to those, I do want to say, for those of you who may be new to listening, the last time Xiao was dog sitting, he had to abruptly leave in the middle of a recording because this dog had just fucking dummied his upstairs and shit was breaking. And so I hope he's sedated or something.
Oh, she's right across from me, and she looks she's asleep. So
so you think
we're good today? We should. I know
that's right.
I know. I'm nervous
for now, but let's move on to the headlines, Hayden, and I want you to start.
Okay,
you got
I have a bunch saved in our little podcast folder on Instagram, on the gram. What's the Gen Z word for that?
The gram.
The gram. Okay, so I'm good. I'm up on the hip with the lingo. My apologies because we hadn't really knuckled down whether or not what exactly we were doing, so I was not clear, and my brain is scattered as you mentioned before we hit record, and it probably will be until who freaking knows. But anyway, I've got to do this quick, so I'm glad you said me first because my phone's about to die. Anyway, I did mention a couple of them in the chat, so I'm going to start with one that wasn't in the chat, and I think it's hilarious, but it's going to bring out a lot of people and introduce them to a new world of living. But Uno,
bold statement,
will be added as a table game at casinos in Vegas.
I saw that too. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Uno. I haven't played Uno in forever, and I'm sure the vast majority of people listening or people who play Uno probably don't play it the way that the rules are. You know, there's a lot where people say you can or cannot add on to a +2 or a +4. You know what I mean? Like, if someone puts a +4, you can't put +2 on top of that, +2 and blah, 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 so on. There's another one where you can't end the game on an action card. Some people don't let you do that.
You know what? Here's the thing. It's not about what people let you do or don't let you do or my rules. This is how we play. There's fucking rules on the game.
Yeah.
So I imagine that'll be the rules that are followed, because we run into this because Uno's become quite the game at my place because I got 3 young kids and it's an easy one. They all know it. They love playing it. It's good for the family. And there are some contentious things that had come up. And so we actually got to the point where we read the rules.
Right.
So that and was like, this is the rules. This is the way. I cannot tell you what they are right now.
Right.
I do not remember in regards to the ones you just mentioned. But I don't believe in the rules that if you do a +2 on another +2, that it becomes a plus that person.
Well, you mean like if you had a +2, you give it to me, I can add or cannot add onto that. If you have a +2 and I have a +2,
you pick up 2. That's your turn. The next person goes. I believe is how the rule is. So let's say there's four. Let's say I give you a +2. You pick up 2. You miss your turn. It goes to Hayden. He plays a +2. I think that as the rules is I just pick up 2 and I miss my turn.
Right.
I think that's the rule. You know what? It is the rule. I'm committed to it. Because you know
I think that is the rule.
Rule book, and I
think
have. So, yeah,
I think it is. And I do believe that Uno tweeted, or what do you call it? X'd? I don't know what the term is anymore. They tweeted that you can indeed end the game on an action card. Some people before said you can't use the skip or reverse as your last card, but you can.
it's a card. You got to play it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't get punished because sometimes it's good to keep that. If it's like a change to any color and you don't need to use it, why would you play it? And then if you have that at the end, it's a guaranteed win. It would be a weird rule.
Yeah, I think growing up, I played.
That's a rule.
I played growing up with my siblings the way that we made the rules, which is you can accumulate
compounding. Yeah, that's fun to play when you're a kid because
yeah, one person will finish and I'll have like 40 cards, just barely struggling.
Yeah, if there was someone that you didn't like, you just kept on stacking and stacking and stacking, and then skipping them and stacking and stacking, and then
That's a very mean thing to do to somebody, Hayden. We were thinking of it that way.
How do you know it wasn't me that was always the one that ended up with the whole deck of cards?
It sounds personal.
So
I have a list of names like Billy Madison where I'm going to get those people who wronged me in Uno.
Oh, dual rules. Hey, so I got to tell you, if I go into a casino, I don't even really sit down to play poker, like Hold'em. I can't tell you I would go to sit down to play Uno. Now, I wonder if this is like a table game and a dealer game. So like one where you sit down like Hold'em, where they have a dealer and you're playing just against other people and you make your bets. Or if they'll also have little table games where it's like blackjack, where it's you versus the dealer. I don't know how that would work though.
Hayden, do you have the rules or anything?
No, I've only got the statement. Well,
would you play Uno in a casino, Hayden?
No, because I am terrified of losing money that I don't have. So I have not even gambled once.
Let's say you had $1,000 that somebody gave to you, but it was in casino credits. You couldn't cash it out. Unless you played a minimum.
They give you chips.
They give you chips and
sure, because it's not
my money. But you have to do a minimum of X amount of game, like plays of a game, either multiple games or one game. What do you think would be your go-to casino game?
Well, it'd be fun to try Uno because it's not my money, but it would be blackjack. I've never, other than on the plane to Amsterdam, have I played poker before. So, like to the degree where I understood what I was doing. So I wouldn't do that. And then probably just the roulette table.
Craps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, roulette. Nice.
Roulette. Yeah.
And
Well, are you a colors guy or a odds evens guy, or are you going to go straight for the number? You know.
Good question.
Or do you do the splits?
I don't think he knows. Do you know the rules of roulette? It's like, what are colors and numbers?
Colors and numbers? It's like purple and pink, right?
He's a double zero guy.
He's double zero guy.
Snake eyes.
I can see that.
No, well, we studied that in math in Australia for probability. So if I was to give myself a refresher, I would be able to make a decision. But right now I'm on the fence. I don't know. No, I'd probably go... Oh, see, because red and black are my favorite colors, so I would have to go with my favorite number and variations of it. So
okay, well, don't leave us fucking hanging.
What
Tell us
were you
that?
Gonna make us guess, or is this a secret?
yeah, man, guess. It's a secret number. No, I mean I've always liked 7 from sport, so it'll be 7, 14, 21, etc., etc.
Or anything divisible is okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what color 7 is on roulette.
Well, is it an odd or an even?
Is it really? You have a 50-50 chance, Justin.
I have a 50-50 chance.
Put your money, put your chips down.
I got $10 on red.
Okay, you said 7 is. Let me see if I can find it right now.
I got $10 on it.
7 is. Oh, it's hard to
Come
read
on.
upside down. 7
Come
is
on.
red.
Seven is
Yes,
red.
Hayden owes me $10. Let's go.
14 is
Yay.
red.
Here's a chip.
21. I guess they're all red. All your 21 is red. 28 is. Anyways,
So all odd
this is gonna be a
numbers are
really
red.
boring segment. It's just
Let's go through every number and what color it is. So Hayden, were you there on my? I know you were there on my 30th when we went to
Yeah, where I
the
almost
casino.
died.
Did you?
wait, what happened? I want to know about this story.
But I want to hear just the story first. I do want to hear my.
Well, because I didn't really know about craps at the time. I was quite intoxicated. I'm gonna start this story with prelude it with. Anyways, so
PSA.
we were walking by the craps table, and I didn't realize that 7 was like kind of a bad number in craps. I just knew like it's just a known number in craps, like 7. So I didn't realize that it's actually not a good thing. It usually clears the table, or that's where people lose money. You don't, because it's the most common. Anyways, I don't know. But I was walking by and I yelled that. I was like, 7! Like, craps. And this fucking guy turned and he was so mad. Luckily, I was with Chris, who's 6'7". And I don't really remember much except I didn't really I was just trying to like be fun. It's my birthday and engage. But it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of an analogy of like.
Is it like yelling bingo in a bingo hall when you don't have bingo? Have you ever done that?
It doesn't mean people actually lose. I don't know.
Does it mean
I
people
guess.
lose? Does it if you yell 7 and you're
No,
not
it
playing?
doesn't. But if
Is it like a
roll
massive
7,
jinx sort of thing, or what?
It's like I was but it's like I was celebrating it. Maybe, who knows? Maybe a 7 just got rolled and a bunch of people lost money, and I was like, 7, woo! Like
Oh.
I don't know, but he was not happy with me, and anyways, surely I've been to a casino since then, but I haven't played craps, but I got a buddy who plays craps, and so I've always wanted to try playing it. But what's your go-to casino game, Shao? Don't say slot machines, please.
I'm like Hayden that I don't really like to gamble, but if in that scenario, I would go to the roulette table and I'd probably put on black, just cause. I have read before that roulette actually statistically is the game in the casino that has the highest chance of winning at like 50, just over 50 or something. I can't remember. I can't remember. Oh, baccarat. I think you're right. Baccarat is. I don't know how to play baccarat either, but in Macau, that's what a lot of people play, baccarat.
So that's what I've won probably my most money on. You bet either like you win, the dealer wins, or it's a tie.
Right.
And like if you bet, like I was doing really well one night, and like people will play like, because they show, actually there's a guy on YouTube and you can go and he cleans up at casinos in baccarat, and he gets kicked out of them, and he's had pit bosses come over and they changed some things for him, and like it was a big thing. Anyways, because they'll show like the last 15 hands or whatever,
right?
Like dealer, player, dealer, 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 tie, player, dealer. And so people like play the odds and this and that. And I was like, I don't know. Like I was just there with a buddy, and it was just like whatever I felt like, I just bet. But then like I was getting up so much that I was like, every once in a while I'd be like, oh, let's have some fun. And I'd throw some on like a tie, and a tie would hit. I was like, going to the casino is awesome.
Yeah. Baccarat.
But so I think
like James Bond.
It's like, I think the one I played was called even mini baccarat. But anyways.
Mini baccarat, that's cute. No, I want to. Yeah, so this is your 30th
Hayden
birthday.
almost dying.
Yeah, Hayden almost dying.
Okay, I probably wasn't anywhere near dying, but
Just go with it. It's much better. If you
dramatic.
Yeah.
So yeah, your 30th, Justin, and at the time I was taking a lot of sports supplements to sort of see how they work.
Steroids.
Yeah, minus steroids, no, a lot of pills, because I was like, I'm gonna get big and juiced. Because around that time we were working out for the film. Like Justin, myself, and Lou, we were getting in shape for on camera. So I started taking supplements then, and I wasn't, I was like, I need something to help me keep weight on. What I didn't realize is that a lot of these health supplements do not mix well with certain types of liquors.
Oh, I remember. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So I was taking them thinking I was being healthy, and then I went out for Justin's 30th, and it was all like, he's a big brown liquor guy. So I was like, we're all having whatever we were having, whiskeys or bourbons or whatever it was. And then the mixology in my stomach and liver or whatever was not at all happy. And I suddenly, at some point, I lost them in the casino. I managed to call Alex, and I was like, I'm ready to come home. I'm not feeling that great. And then it was like someone like sliced me in the abdomen, and I keeled over, and I was like just fucked. My brain was clear, which meant like in my head I was like, okay, I'm okay. My head is clear. It's just my body is not responding how I need it to. So I went to like the washroom, and I was just like keeled over across the sink, and then I managed to find my way outside when she got there. I don't even think I found you to say goodbye. And I got outside, and she's like, you feeling all right? I'm like, no, I need to go like for a walk. And I walked somehow down the back alley of the casino, disappeared for a bit. She didn't know where I was. I found myself, I think I made myself throw up. And then I went back to the car, and I couldn't sit upright. She had to lay me in the back, put the seatbelt on me somehow, and I was like convulsing and shaking and unresponsive. But in my head, I was like talking to her, but she's like, you weren't saying a thing. Got me back to her place, got me up into the bed somehow. I was like shaking and shivering, and she didn't sleep the whole night. But I was like, my head was clear. So I was like, I'll be okay. And then I woke up in the morning, and I was all right.
Do you remember how much you drank? Was it
Not
just a little amount
much
that
at all,
was
just a
able
little
to
amount, yeah.
do that?
Because I've always been not a man of wealth, so I was like, I've got this much money to drink this many drinks and maybe play like one round of the slot machines.
I don't think I've ever really drank with. I think I've drank with both of you before a little bit, but not to the point of whatever. Do you drink much, Hayden? In terms of,
I've almost become, what's the word, like straight edged, where it's like no drugs, no alcohol, no substances of indulgence. Truly,
Square. They call it being
it's called square. I need my
Yeah,
glasses
square.
to push up on my face.
that's right.
I will have I think because I've gotten older, so I'm very just like, I'll have a Guinness and that's it. I won't drink anything else. I'll sometimes have some wine if it's around.
So I'm just curious. The day that you invite us for a barbecue, let's say,
Yep.
and we come, Justin and I bring a giant cooler and whatever what do you call those? The bubbas, those little mini kegs. You know what I mean? Because I want to do a keg stand. Remember?
We gotta get a Bubba.
Yeah.
I wonder if they still make them. Heineken. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
the
see-
mini
I-
Heineken cans. Yeah, that's thing.
Yeah,
They're not even
kegs, the
cans.
kegs.
It's literally a
it's
mini
a little keg. Yeah.
Yeah. You're telling me if we bring coolers and that mini keg and all that stuff, you're not gonna have any of those. Like, you're not
I'll
gonna have
drink
beer
them.
and
I'm
stuff?
saying I don't go out and I don't buy it every week. Like, it's not like I need to have a beer. I'm not.
Right.
And I'm not like
Okay,
a
okay,
big
okay.
recovering alcoholic that can't have it around me. Otherwise, I'd be like telling my brother-in-law to piss off, because he
Okay.
eats beer cans
So
everywhere.
let's get him really stoned, Shao.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the last time I did that either.
Yeah. We're gonna
Yeah.
fuck you up.
Yeah. Well, but it's okay
At
because
my
it's gonna be
own
at your
house.
place, at your own
Yeah.
place. So you don't.
But there's a
have to
pool
worry
there
about-
with no pool gate yet, and there's a hot tub. It's like, keep me away from water. I'll put a
Or it's
floaty.
better if you do it in water.
Put a
it
floaty
hits
around
hard.
my head so that I do not sink.
Actually, that'd be pretty
So
funny.
when I was growing up, we had a hot tub, and my parents, was it in the summer? There's a time of the year where they didn't keep water in it, like they used to year round, but then they found it just didn't get used that much, and the maintenance and the cost to run it when nobody's using it didn't make sense. Anyway, so it'd sit empty with the cover on it. So we used to have spares at school in the afternoon, and we would all go over to my place, and we would go in the hot tub and close the lid and just hotbox the shit out of it. And you'd sit in there, and it was so fun because then when you flip the lid up, it was just like a giant plume of smoke. Like neighbors must have thought something was burning, and the smell, right? So one day we're in there, and you can imagine we're all pretty cooked and sitting in there, and then
Wait, is with water or without water?
no, without water.
Without water. Okay.
That way everybody you can fit in there and get low, and it just there's lots of volume.
I was like here like this.
Yeah.
No, yeah, this is when it's empty. And then so one day we're in there, and I don't know if we just finished or in the middle of smoking it or whatever, but it was like so smoky. And we hear footsteps, and because my dad was at work all day, but my mom, she was a sub. And so all of a sudden we hear footsteps like approaching it, and we're just like, oh, like, shh, like everybody be quiet. We're just like, you can imagine like the anxiety that I was going through, like my mom coming to flip this lid and just get like pelted in the face with this smoke. Anyways, and then all of a sudden the lid starts opening, and it lifts open. It's like, hey fuckers, and it's just like another one of our buddies, but we're all like, I wish he had a camera of the look on all of our faces when that thing opened. I was so
Just a
happy,
bunch of
but
raccoons being
yeah,
caught
he
in
knew
a
where to
dumpster.
find us. Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing is though is that you're probably like, and he's
Yeah.
outside, and it's just like, hey, everybody
Put
be
it out.
quiet, like.
Put it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hayden's headline being Uno in the casino. The one that I was alluding to was the whole Coldplay concert. Debacle, fiasco, whatever you want to call it.
And
I
for
remember
those of
that
you who don't
that
know,
day.
Shao, do you want to explain it to them?
Yeah, so a few days ago, there was a day where I woke up extra early for whatever reason. And the first thing I saw, I'm one of those people that I do want to break this habit. First thing I do when I wake up is I go on Instagram. And the first thing I saw was this video that took place at a Coldplay concert. So during the Coldplay concert, he does this kind of freestyle singing thing where he looks at this jumbotron, and the camera guy will select couples or people throughout the whole stadium, and he kind of jams and freestyles to whatever he sees. And it's kind of a kiss cam thing, and they had a shot of older gentleman embracing a female from behind, like a kind of hugging. And then as soon as they saw themselves in the jumbotron, they freak out. The guy just drops
Just so dumb.
down, just
so
drops
dumb.
down to disappear, and then the woman turns around or whatever. Okay, I thought that was really funny, and then I saw the caption. It turns out people already, power of the internet, people already looked up who that person was, and it was a CEO of a company called Astronomer, and the lady
Company that everybody knows now.
Yes,
Like, everybody.
I had no
knows
idea what
now
the fuck it was.
that
Anyways,
nobody knew about 4 days ago. Which is
precisely
great for the
Precisely.
company. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he made it awkward. They both made it awkward by the way they were acting in front of they looked like they got caught. And Chris Martin also just said, "Oh, I hope." What did he say? Can't remember what he said, but he alluded
said
to, "I hope it's not they're not
Either
having
you're
a
having
affair."
either
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
having an affair or you're very embarrassed. Or
Yeah, something along the lines of that. So he was the CEO, and the woman was the head of HR, was it, for that company?
That was the best part of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For
So that alone was, I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Within another 2 hours, you start seeing spoofs. You start seeing People are so fast in this thing,
dude.
man. It's insane.
The internet is scary, dude.
And then a few hours later, someone already came out with some internet game where you can be the cameraman, and it's like a Where's Waldo, and you have to go find the people in the stands and stuff like that. It's so good.
Have you seen all the?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, So now, yeah, everybody was talking about that, from work to people coming in to when I got home. Like, it's crazy. If they would have just played it off cool and he would have kissed her on the cheek or they would have danced, nobody would have been alerted to, we need to figure out who these people are.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's kind of scary that just from something like that, people can find out who you are, what you do. I mean, I guess it helps if you are kind of out there. But anyways, so sporting events now, and I don't know if you guys have seen this, but now this is popping into my algorithm. Now sporting events are doing the Coldplay cam, and so they'll cut to people, and there will just be people like in the audience, like embracing, and then when the camera cuts to them, they reenact what happened. And I was like, man, like the world is having fun. Like, imagine these two people are going through the worst moments of their lives, and their partners. I feel worse for their partners because they're holy shit, this happened to them.
He has kids
but now
too,
the
right?
entire world is making light and jokes about the whole situation. But it is funny.
Yeah, it is funny. And I think there's also footage of Chris Martin kind of telling the audience that what's going to happen next, So like, he said something about, ladies, put on your makeup now because there's a chance you might get on camera, that kind of thing. Yes. So knowing that, hearing that, why would you even do that? Why would they even, get in a position to, I don't know.
Maybe
it happened.
Marketing. Maybe it is a marketing thing. Maybe they're pulling, although he did resign and they have a new interim CEO who said that it's amazing how many people have heard about them now. Yeah. He's like, the silver lining is I'm now the head of this job, and he's probably the one that got the Coldplay.
He's the camera. The twist is he's the cameraman.
That's right.
So I know exactly where they're gonna be.
Yeah, pays the cameraman to cut to their seats.
Yeah. So that's, I think, that, and for me, the other headline was that China decides to ban OnlyFans, calling it like a Western disease or something like that. And to my surprise, all the comments, I should say all because I didn't go through all, but most top comments are people who agree, which is, I don't know. For some reason, I didn't think that everyone would be on that side of it.
They're going to launch their own thing.
I was just going to say
fans
that.
only.
They want market share.
Only. Sorry. So.
Franz Romery.
I'm so ornery.
Oh,
you saved
watch
him.
out behind you.
Oh.
Justin, what headline did you have?
Okay, well, I kind of figured people would do like trending or top, like well-known ones. So I thought it would be kind of fun to mix in. What I did was picked the top 3, the ones I could find, of the weirdest and most intriguing news stories of the past week. So our weird, I don't know if they're necessarily newsworthy, but this is just some shit that goes on in our world. Number 3, I have the bee tornado swarms in Manhattan. New York City faced an entire natural spectacle, a massive swarm of bees forming a tornado-like funnel in Midtown, a scene described by a student as her worst nightmare. The event is one of several bizarre insect swarms across the U.S. this summer, including mayflies in Ohio and sandflies in Florida. Now, can you imagine you're going to New York City, a place you always wanted to visit, and you're come across a tornado of bees? Like, I don't know what I'd do. Hey, you've been to New York probably most recently. You're out there with Alex. You come across a swarm of bees starts right where you guys are. One bee, bee, 2, 5, 10 bees, 20. Like, what would you just start? Like, what number of bees starting to swarm by you before you push Alex down and just run away? I mean,
well, I already left it behind in New York once. I'm not going to do it again. And that was totally by accident. Just that story really quickly. We were at the Yankees game, And the Yankees is in the Bronx, so everyone has their own version of what the Bronx is, but it's got a reputation. I hadn't seen my mum for a bunch of years, and then we left the Yankees game, and there's like a traffic light right outside the gates, and I just was chatting with my mum and crossed the street on the orange or whatever it was. She got stuck on the other side, in the dark, New York City, in the Bronx, and she was like, "Hey!" My mum's partner, luckily, was on the other side with her still, so it wasn't too bad. And I felt so bad. It wasn't like that we were too far away, but she was just like, "I've never been to New York. Like, you left me in the other side of the road, so I'm not doing that again."
Definitely led to a domestic later that night, show for sure.
No, it did not, because that was. See, I also almost died on that holiday too.
A lot of near-death experiences for you, Hayden.
Yeah, I think I've told that one before. I mixed alcohol again.
What happened? Did you get another really bad tummy ache?
Almost. So a buddy that I did a film program with in LA was in New York at the time. So we were like, "Oh, we're going to be there at the same time. Let's meet up." And the bar that inspired the bar from How I Met Your Mother was quite close to our hotel. So we were like, "Let's go to this bar and we'll have cocktails and whatnot." But during the day, I don't know if it was big city, pollution or what, or if I was actually sick, but I was getting all like stuffed up. So I was like, I don't know, I don't get hay fever. What the hell is this? So I went to the nearest like drugstore and I got cold and flu pills or whatever it was, and that didn't do anything. So I was like, well, maybe it is hay fever. So I went back and I got like Claritin or whatever and got some hay fever pills and took those as well, not realizing that I had still probably got the cold and flu pills in my system, and then the hay fever pills, and I probably took something else just to try and like clear out my sinuses and like feel more normal, because I'm like, I only get to see my mum and her partner like for like 4 days before they move on. So I was like, I want to be like good. And then we went out to this bar to meet my buddy and had cocktails. So of course I've already got pill cocktail inside me, and then I go and add alcohol cocktail to it. Doesn't hit right away, obviously. We went and we took photographs in Central Park and stuff, but then by the time I got back to the hotel, I was like, I've got to go to the bathroom. And in the bathroom, the shower wasn't just like a shower curtain hotel, it actually had like a glass door. And I didn't break it, but I fell into that glass door very, very heavily. And Alex was like, "Oh my God, what has happened?" And I'm like, "I'm okay." And again, I was like, my head's clear, but I was like gray, non-bodily responsive. She just like dragged me into the bed and threw me on the bed. And then again, she didn't sleep all night, keeping an eye on me.
There's no way, the way you describe these situations, especially the second one, like maybe you think your head was okay, but there's no way your head's okay if you're falling into glass showers and your body's fucking great. I'm sorry. I don't think
it was clear. Like, when
you can say, "I know my name, I'm okay."
I just can't say the words. I
could have swore I was talking to her, but she said I didn't say anything, but my head was okay, so I knew I was fine.
Yeah.
Wait, so which is worse? Which was worse? The Justin's 30th or shower glass?
Justin's felt worse because it was more of my body was affected. This one was literally just, you can see how people accidentally overdose. Like, that's what it was like. Like a lot of
from Claritin.
mixing different drugs and then alcohol by accident,
sure.
and not knowing that these don't pair well with these and whatnot.
Yeah.
Especially Claritin and Benadryl and stuff like that. Because I remember when we were back last summer visiting in Alberta, Kate had taken something and then she was like, she felt like she was having a hard time breathing and like stuffy. And so she went in, but she knows, and she went to the pharmacist and was like, "Can I have this?" And she said what else she had taken. And they're like, "Ooh, no, you can't take this stuff. Like, and you can't take this for X amount of time." Because I guess certain things, they just don't mix, and they can be dangerous. Now, obviously, they got to say that. I'm sure if you, it's not going to kill you, but maybe in high quantities, and then if you add alcohol or other drugs, yeah, it's just not good to mix, right?
That happened like when I got really
especially
sick.
NyQuil. Whew. Just or Neocitrin. Sorry,
Neocitrin. Neocitrin.
That's the one.
That's the one. Don't fight it. Just fall asleep. Do not fight it. But I look now, I go, can I take this with this? And they'll be like, no, you cannot take, Tylenol with aspirin or whatever. Just as an example. You probably can take those two. But
as long as it's both regular strength.
Yeah.
All right. I did say I had like my top 3 things here, but for time's sake, I do want to get to this movie quote one. But there's going to be I'm going to read this headline because I have to read it. We don't have to talk about it. But and you'll understand why. Okay. It's called the Homer Doughnut, a savory surprise in a sweet shell. In Christie's Beach, have you ever heard of it, Hayden? In Christie's Beach, South Australia, CJ's Bakery grabbed headlines with its unconventional creation. A donut disguised with pink icing that hides mustard, pickles, melted cheese, bacon, tomato sauce, or as Hayden calls it, tomato sauce.
Yeah, that's the wrong. That's wrong.
Tomato.
And even a burger patty inside. Dubbed the Homer Doughnut. It won first place in the savory creation category. And I just saw it when I read this. That is fucking disgusting. Only in Australia.
All those things together, though, are a tasty burger. It just looks like a donut.
Okay, so we're going to move on to...
Read the ingredients again and tell me you wouldn't have those on a burger.
I would
Tomato sauce, pickles, mustard, patty. Sounds like a good burger, doesn't it?
Well, ketchup, though, not tomato sauce.
We don't have ketchup in Australia. We don't have ketchup. Okay, you guys think of tomato sauce here as like pasta, like pasta or pizza sauce.
Yes. Well, yeah.
In Australia, tomato sauce is the ketchup.
Okay, so we're gonna
If you go to sausage chisel, you get your tomato sauce and your barbecue sauce, and then you're golden. Sorry, I'll let you continue.
No, it's all good. I just talk. Okay, so for this, I really did. I really did enjoy you guys guessing Shakespeare. It was tough though because there's only 3 that we really knew. Because who knows that much Shakespeare? So I thought, you know what? Let's take some very famous ones that everybody will have heard of. So what I'll do is I'll read you the Gen Z version. Now these can be from any genre, any time. Maybe what I'll do is give you the year first, so you at least have something to go off of. So if you know, it's like you're thinking of, something modern or something classic. And then if you guys are struggling, I will give you the movie that it's from. Okay. You guys want to play?
Yeah.
All right, play along listening.
Do we have to guess who said it or what movie it's from?
No, you just got to guess the
the line. The line. Gotcha. Yeah.
The movie.
Yeah, you got to guess the line. Exactly.
Okay.
If you need a hint, I will give you the movie it's from.
Oh, gotcha. I see. Okay.
Okay, so this first one, we're going classic. It's from 1939. Okay.
Carry the 7.
Yeah.
Yep.
+2.
TBH. I really couldn't care less, fam.
Is that the last line from? Is it what was it? Is it Casablanca?
Oh,
frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Damn, House.
TBH, you said? That's the one. No, to be honest. Okay, yeah.
To be honest, I really couldn't care less, fam.
Fam.
Okay, the next one, a little bit newer. It's from 1972.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to try and read it in my impersonation of the character, but as Gen Z now? No, that's going to be difficult. I'm going to try this
your
one.
Australian accent.
In my Australian.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh
Yeah.
no. Yeah, impossible. I'm about to drop a deal so fire he can't say no.
Because I was gonna say if your impression is a dead giveaway of what it is,
Yeah,
then it
yeah,
might be way
It's gonna be
easy.
too easy.
that one.
So that's the GF. Gonna make him
GF.
the GF. Part one. GF P1.
Line.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Which is really awesome about that one is because I believe Shao, you haven't seen Godfather. Is that correct?
I have.
Oh, you
I
have. Okay.
But
You have
yeah,
seen
like recently.
Okay. This one's from You guys are doing great. Well, Shao's doing great.
Well, Hayden
You're saying I don't know these lines? Okay,
No, I
let-
think you did. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. This next one's from 1977. Okay. Big vibes and good energy your way. Stay blessed. This one's a bit trickier.
I was gonna say from
Just,
'77.
just go for the meaning. What is the meaning? Big
Can I
vibes
hear it
and
one more
good
time?
energy your way. Big vibes and good energy your way. Stay blessed.
May the force be with you always.
Oh, Hayden! May the force be with you. Nice.
It
You
is
guys
from
are
Star Wars.
crushing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
it's-
good.
it's May the force be with you. Damn,
That's
boy.
all good. That's all you.
That was good. I thought that one you'd need the hint for, but you smashed it.
I think
Did
you
you-
gave
did
the
you-
hint.
keep my
Did you
mouth
clue it in with the year? Is that what?
No, when he said like think of the vibe and said it again, that I was like, oh,
Not the words, but the feeling of
the
the
feeling of
right.
it. Yeah. So I was
Very
like, oh,
good.
this is like
big
whatever.
vibes be with you. Stay blessed. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Or whatever it was.
a prayer.
Okay,
that we
this
say.
next one we're going back here. It's from 1976. Yo, you got beef? You trying to start something or nah?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
nice.
yeah. Are you talking to me?
You talking to me?
You
Yo,
got
you
beef?
got
Is that what
beef?
it is?
Trying to
Travis
start
Bickle?
something or nah? Man, you guys are flying through these. Okay, this one we're going way back again, 1942. Let's really test you guys here.
Oh.
You still the real one, little homie. Respect.
You're still a real one, little homie. Respect.
Can I get the year again? 1942. You said?
Yeah. I'll give you a hint without the movie. The connection that you might be able to make it is lil homie. What's a lil homie? You still the real one, lil homie. Respect.
Little homie, boy, son.
Okay, but a boy or son would be a what?
Child.
Even if it's a girl. Oh, close. Yes.
Kid.
Yes. Yeah. Kid. That's in the actual quote.
Oh shit. Hayden, what's that? I don't. Here's
You still the real one, little homie. Respect.
Oh no. Oh no. I know there's a famous quote with something kid.
It's from Casablanca.
Oh, didn't we ever do that? I thought you said that was in the 30s.
but not the kid one.
No, the first one, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Gone with the Wind.
Going to wind.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I knew it was one of those.
Yeah.
So it's who's looking at you, kid.
Yeah, here's looking at you,
yes,
kid.
Yes,
Here's
yes,
looking
yes,
at you,
yes,
kid.
yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Hey.
Bogart.
Okay,
Safe.
this one, I'm not even gonna do the second part of this one. I feel like you guys are gonna get it instantly. Okay, it's from 1984.
Okay.
Ready? BRB.
I'll be
I really wanted to do it in
big.
Arnold?
BRB.
PRP. Okay, good one.
They have a second part of it where it's just don't get wild while I'm gone, but it's like no, it's just BRB.
No, BRB is enough.
Yeah. Okay. You guys are crushing. 1992.
Oh.
Okay.
Here we go. Real talk. You ain't ready for this smoke.
Real talk, you ain't ready for this smoke.
I can do it in my impression of during the scene.
Okay.
Real talk, you ain't ready for this smoke.
You can't handle the truth. You want the truth?
Yeah.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle. Yeah, nice.
Very good
Nice.
acting, Justin.
Thank you.
Nicholson's got to be shaking in his boots.
Wow.
Oh,
You
that's
sure
what
know how to make a guy feel
No,
special.
it was good. I got it right away when you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the
With your
next
boy
one.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, baby.
TC.
TC. Okay, hold on. This one's from 1994, and I think I have a sneeze coming.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Oh, this is a fun one. Life's wild, bro. You just gotta roll with whatever hits.
Life's like a box of chocolates.
Oh, I really wanted to do my impersonation for it.
Let's
you
do
do
it anyway.
No, you. Hayden, give us your best
was it?
Forrest Gump saying, "Life's wild, bro. You just gotta roll with whatever hits." In the way does life is like a box of chocolates.
Me or Shao has to do it?
You.
Me?
You.
I don't even. I
Life's
couldn't even.
wild. Life's wild, bro. You just gotta roll with whatever hits, and this is what's hitting you right now, bro.
Life's wild. I couldn't even do a Forrest Gump if I tried. Oh.
You
Sorry.
certainly couldn't do it if you didn't try.
If I didn't try. Exactly. It would be a Jenny. So what's the line? Life's.
Life's wild, bro. You just gotta roll with whatever hits.
I'm going to sound like Michael Caine. Not Forrest Gump. Life.
Go for it.
I keep forgetting the line. I ain't no actor. Life's wild, bro.
Yeah,
Let me write this down. Hang on. Let me write this down. And then I'll give it my
Life's
best.
wild. Life's
Shao,
wild.
while we're
bro.
waiting, can you do yours?
Life's wild, bro. You roll with what you get. You gotta roll with what you get.
You just gotta roll with whatever hits.
Oh wait, yeah. Life's wild, bro. Oh, hold on. Let me go. I gotta
Take it back. Take it back. Once.
Life's wild, bro. You gotta roll with whatever hits. Right.
Yeah.
Life's wild, bro. You gotta roll with what you hit. Is that what it is?
I love how you start rocking first.
I know. I'm like, you can't see me. I'm like grasping onto my chair, like I'm on a bench. Kind of.
We're holding your box of chocolates.
All right, Hayden, you got it written down?
Life's wild, bro. You just got to roll with whatever hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it written down. See, now I go. Do I go my McConaughey?
He narrates everything.
Hayden
eh?
is the master staller.
He's
stalling.
procrastinating.
I know.
You
I
don't
know.
narrate. Oh,
It's been too long since you put me on the spot that I've now lost all self-confidence in being able to do it on the fly.
We got to do it more often now. Then.
Exactly. You got to do it more
So
often.
when it's
So
like,
I
hey,
just
do it, jump in. Yeah.
laughs. Wow. Okay. Okay. Here's my bad attempt at a Forrest Gump. Life's wild, bro. You've just got to roll with whatever hits.
That was
Very good,
bro.
That's
come
better
on.
than mine. That was very good.
That
I was
really
a
good.
little
that one.
too south.
Yeah, just remember, there's no wrong. There's no,
No
wrong.
wrong. Just
Yeah, as a
do
matter
it.
of fact, the
different.
worse you do it, it's probably, you know.
The more
funnier.
they'll be, I actually like that choice you made.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. That I'm sure. I had that experience with headshots when I was getting my first headshots done. It was like trying to, or no, after I changed my look and shaved my head. I was getting new headshots. We were going for like a sort of edgier look or this or whatever. And so I got them, went through them, picked like a few that I thought, I was like, oh, you know, maybe people would want to see type thing. And I sent them to my agent. And I was like, oh, here's some. And his response back was literally like, you can't be serious. Like, what is this? Like, what you don't have? Like, it was so raw. I was like, fuck. And he's like, dude, like, I want something edgy or like. And so for fun, I had taken some just because, like, I hate having my picture taken. I hate it. Especially when I got to pose for it and headshots. Ugh, I just feel gross. Like, no, thank you. Yeah. So to kind of lighten the mood, I was just kind of messing around and I like was put like a cigarette in my mouth and I put like my hands kind of behind my head and like and then like just being silly. And I sent him to him and he's like, these are perfect. I was like, fuck. And that was just me being like, trying to be, not take it so seriously. And then when I was, and and we do that, Shao, as in rehearsals and stuff. That's when you find these moments because you try things. Yeah, there's no right, there's no wrong. You're experimenting, you're doing things, and often that's when you're kind of the freest and when you get the most real shit. So
I'm like that too.
Anyways, that was a little.
How many more do we have? I like
Let's move on. We got 2 more left. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, this one comes from the year 2008.
Ooh.
Okay, it's the most recent one. Yo, chill. Why you pressed all of a sudden?
Why you pressed all of a sudden?
2008. Yo, chill. So like, hey, man, why are you all?
I feel like it's Fast and Furious or something.
Why you pressed all of a sudden? I can do it in my. I can act it out for you if you wanted me to.
Yes, I do. Unless Shao's got an idea.
I got nothing right now.
Yo, chill. Why so
serious?
All of a sudden. Why so serious?
Damn it! I just watched The Dark Knight Rises the other day too.
Did you?
I know that's The Dark Knight. Okay.
Yep. Okay, last one.
Damn it!
I just about read the title to you. Another oldie. 1939.
Oh, gone way back to the year of my birth.
FR. Nothing hits like being back at the crib.
FR.
There's no place like home.
Yes, nice.
For real.
For real. Nothing hits. You guys did awesome. I didn't even have to give one movie hint.
Well, you acted out a couple of them that really helped.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm still really impressed with how
that was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot, actually.
I'll get another 10 loaded in the bank, and if we got time, we'll squeak it into another episode.
You've got to give us like modern day ones to see how well we know.
Okay.
More modern movies.
2000s and up.
Okay.
Or
yeah, we can do like we can do it by decade, or we can do whatever.
Ooh,
I'm into this
I like
now.
this.
You know what I mean?
Let's do it by decade.
Yeah.
And then we can do
You pick.
Yep. Anyways, that is something for another show, and I think it's probably time that we wrap up this episode. Want to thank you all for joining us for another one. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe wherever you listen, and keep coming back. As I mentioned off the top of the show, we were going to get to the amateur, but Shao didn't watch it because he's got a lot on his plate. So he's going to watch it this week, and we're going to dive into that as one of the segments next week. So if you haven't watched it yourself yet and you have time, check it out. I don't want to speak too much on it, but if you watch the trailer, you may just be as intrigued as I was when I saw it. I thought, damn, I got to watch this movie. You can follow us on all major social media platforms, be it X, Insta, YouTube, TikTok, you name it. We're there. Chummy Thumbs. TikTok, chummy.thumbs. Hayden is pointing to me at something. That's why there's a delay. Oh, he's pointing at the name, Chummy Thumbs. Okay, yeah, got it. Anyways, I think it's about time we wrap it up. So Hayden's got to be up for work in 3 hours, and me, well,
pretty much.
My night's just getting started. So until next week, people, keep on thumbing.
Wink.